Hello, my name is Lloyd Fassett. I am the co-founder of Azteria along with Rusty Borland, who is the tech talent for our team. We are in the space that connects people with work. So that includes job boards as well as agencies. Together are multi-billion dollar industries. Uh, what sets us apart is that rather than have people upload resumes and jobs to our site, what we have them do is describe things in using shared terms from a repository of terms that's used between them. What this does is multiple things, but primarily it takes an antiquated process based on text in jobs and resumes and converts it into data. So a term can be defined by the crowd and it can be extended by the crowd. Ultimately, we end up with an ontology or a graph of terms that are related to what people do for a living. That allows us to do a few things, one of which is match better, but more importantly, it allows us to create network effects in a very new way. So today, most network effects happen with a person, such as a person on Twitter or a person on Facebook or on LinkedIn. They connect people to other people. What we're connecting people to is what they know, or between the people. We connect them by what they know more so than who they know. Secondly, this allows us to create an entirely different business model, which is by being a very open community, we plan to aggregate and connect people to better jobs and better candidates for significantly less cost. We do that because the nodes allow us to qualify candidates and ask them questions and, importantly, create feedback loops. So if something doesn't work, we find out why it doesn't work, and then that changes how that person is matched to jobs or how jobs are matched to candidates. This would be very disruptive. So we're talking about taking multi-billion dollar industries, making them open and reducing the cost significantly. That's our goal. I've spent most of my staffing time in healthcare as well. So that's where I first fomented the idea of looking at what agencies do by looking at working for an agency and looking at the industry and deciding that the value add there is really pretty slim, and it's run by an army of people that we should be able to convert to using software instead. So as far as telling you about myself, I've been in Bend for 12 years, bringing up my family here. And what motivates me? I wish I knew. I'm 3/4 extrinsically motivated by curiosity. I like to do new things, but I don't actually need to be an entrepreneur. I think that the scope of the idea that I'm working on and how I'm working on it could find some interesting home with a Google or a Facebook or an Amazon. And I know the projects that they're working on that somewhat touch on these areas. It's called semantic technologies in part. No, I'm dedicated to innovation. I think that's why I'm an entrepreneur, rather than being a cog somewhere where you can't be as innovative. And I don't quit. So that's why I'm a competitive athlete and why I climb mountains. And, what motivates you to do things is like, why would you climb a mountain? I think it's balancing risk and reward. And that has to do with being an entrepreneur versus working for corporations. So yeah, that's more what motivates me. How would I benefit, or how would the Ben Tech community benefit me? That would be because I need to network the old way. My business doesn't work yet with this great graph that connects you to who, to other people, to what you know as opposed to who you know. So I need to network. I'm looking for another tech co-founder. I would probably take investment sooner or later. Depends on where the investors want to be on the development scale. Also, I have my own contacts and I like to help people and I like to provide feedback. So I'm a very collaborative social person. I would use the workspace pretty much daily. Rusty would be around for the first week of March, but he is temporarily, or he's in San Diego for this spring. And as far as what I would contribute to the community, that would be hopefully to become one of the more successful startups that employs more people and generates more profits than the others to push the benchmark ahead. So that's it. Thanks for watching.